What is up, everyone? We are going live right now to see the match between Matt Carnahan versus John Petrovich. The second time they're facing each other, a rematch, you would say. And yeah, we're gonna just start ahead. Let's go. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Real Trivia Face-Off Singles Division. I am joined by none other than Matthew Chen here for a big match in the Singles Division. We have a rematch between John the Parasite Petrovich versus Matt Total Carnage Carnahan. Matthew, how are you feeling today, and what can we expect from today's match?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. This is going to be an exciting rematch. Last time, this is their second time facing each other. So, I'm super excited to see how this one will turn out.
Yeah, and the first time... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
They're both our teammates. Your teammate is John and my teammate is Matt. So,
yeah, that's fair. We'll be rooting for opposing sides here. We'll try to be unbiased, though. And yeah, you said this will be a rematch. It's true. The last time they played each other was way back when we call it the first season, pretty much. When John faced Matt, I believe that was it? I might be wrong. I think that was the match right before Matt go to the championship match, or maybe it was one match before it.
Yeah.
I think it was one match before it, and it was a close one. It was a tough match for both opponents, but Matt managed to get the win, and then he went on to become the singles champion after that. And now Matt is on his way back to possibly getting that, to possibly going to the state titles match again if he wins against John again here. But yeah, John is no slouch. People might think he's just a 500 player. He's just been unlucky in the past, and he's proven his skills. So this should be a fun match between these two competitors.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we'll see if there's any bad blood between them as we will go to the promos to see what they have to say about each other. We'll start with the Parasite himself, John Petrovich.
Hello, I'm back. Yeah, I don't really know. Albert pretty much covered it all. This is a rematch. I think we met last time in either in the quarterfinals or the semifinals. I can't remember, but the match was close. Almost a year ago. So I'm just excited to be able to play him again. He's really good. At one-time reigning champion. So, yeah, best of luck. And yep, that's all I got. No trash talk.
Okay. So yeah, not that much trash talk, but he does. He is a rematch, and he looks like he wants it. Let's go to Matt Carnahan to see what you have to say now.
Yeah, hey everyone. I don't have much to say. Yeah, John's a great competitor. I think we're pretty evenly matched. But yeah, I'm excited to play today. I will say, I think that people have already litigated the merits or lack thereof of parasites in the world, so I don't think I have much to say in regards to that.
I am muted. Matthew, what do you think of that promo?
Yeah, no, that was a good promo for sure. I think.
Yeah, they're both, I guess, kind of feisty, but they're respectable of each other. They both want to win, but they respect each other as a competitor. And yeah, John was right. I'm checking the database right now. The first match was Matt winning by 1 point, 11-10. So it is really close. We'll see if that happens again here today. Will it be a close game? Will it be a TKO? Who knows? Anything can happen, especially with the wheel and categories in round 3 and whatnot. So yeah, shall we just get started then with the player introductions?
Yeah, let's start. Let's go.
All right then. Introducing first. With a record of 5 wins, 4 defeats, 3 technical knockouts, representing Royale Cheese is the Parasite, John Petrovich.
Love you, Albert. Royale Cheese forever.
All right. So let's see. his opponent, with a record of 7 wins, 2 defeats, 1 technical knockout, representing La Ratatouille's Secret Service, he is the former singles champion, Matt Total Carnage Carnahan. Let's just mute that. Let's put everyone back on screen. All right, competitors, how are you feeling? Are you guys ready for today's match?
Yeah. I'm ready. I'm tired, but I'm ready. I'm excited.
Can we take a pause real quick? I'm gonna try to switch because the audio is getting really bad.
All right. So we'll pause and we'll wait for Matt to come back. Enjoy some royalty-free jazz music while we wait for Matt Carnahan to return. All right, we are back. Matt, everything's good on your end?
Do I get bonus points for having my... I'll take it.
Matt, can you hear us?
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
I don't think you can hear us. Hello? Just mute it, actually. Can you unmute your mic? There you go. No, we cannot hear you. Yeah, there is only I can only upload a very limited length of standby music because of the limited StreamYard, so that's why it ended. Cannot have that. Matt?
No.
Yeah, we cannot hear you. Right. Well, while waiting,
Hey,
while
if-
waiting for Matt. What is it?
Hey, I mean, this show wouldn't be this show if if it didn't have its technical difficulties.
Does it
No,
have
it
technical
gives it a real
Yeah.
grassroots feel.
Yeah.
We're not professionals. We're just
Are you using? Wait, did you say something?
say it again. Do it again. Again. Say something.
He's solving the late. Oh, he's running.
I'm fine, man.
He has fled the scene. So Maurice, the mysterious one. This should be an exciting match, right? We already have
Yeah.
technical issues. I wonder what comes next. I think I can hear Matt. I'm not sure. I hear something.
I don't
It
know.
might be done. Either way, if you don't have anything to do tomorrow, you should check out the exhibition match that we're having tomorrow at what time is it? 10:30?
10:30. Yeah.
I believe 10:30. 10:30 Eastern. I'm plugging this right now while we're doing this. 10:30 Eastern for the Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra exhibition match. If I'm able to grab the thumb.
I think we can hear him now.
Can we hear Matt?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. All
Okay.
right.
Cool.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Suddenly, my backup ones that usually work suddenly weren't working. So
And yeah, Andrew will be competing. So if you want to see Andrew answering question about Last Airbender or Korra, and John, and me, and Kenneth, tune in tomorrow, 10:30 Eastern.
It'll be good.
Should be fun, unless Matthew decides to write super tough question and screw us all over. But
Oh, yeah.
And no one will score anything higher than 10 points.
0
No one
points.
will score the digits.
There's a great art to writing the deep cut question, so I'm excited.
All right, Matt, everything good on your end? You ready to get started?
yeah, I think so.
All right, let's hope there's no more technical issues as we now get started at round number 1. And Matthew, how does that rule go?
All right. In round 1, you will be given 8 questions in 8 random categories. After you will be given 15 seconds to write down your answer. And after those 15 seconds, they must be said out loud when you're revealing your response. Each question will be worth 1 point. And then if you get all 8 correct, you will get a 1-point bonus question. Throughout the match, you will get the use of a repeat rule, which means you can ask for something to be repeated 3 times, and the use of a challenge rule.
All right, any questions before we get started here?
No.
Nope. All right, so we'll get started with question number 1 in the category of dramas. So here it is. In The Big Short, who played Jared Vennet, a salesman from Deutsche Bank who is also the narrator? If you have to pick a fictional character to narrate your life, who would it be?
Fictional character? Or
Fictional character,
well,
so we don't give away possible answer. I would say Mickey
exactly.
Mouse.
I'm trying to think. How about Morgan Freeman as God?
3. 30 minutes got 2. 1. Pens down. We'll start with Matt Carnahan.
It was a complete guess. I'm saying Robert Redford.
And John?
Also kind of a guess, even though I've seen this, Ryan Gosling. I don't know.
One of you guys is right. It is Ryan Gosling. So John takes a 1-point lead.
Mm-hmm.
I just know he has like an awful haircut. That's the only thing I can remember about him in that movie. Is that?
Yeah.
No offense to
You're
Ryan
solid,
Gosling. If he happens to watch this, I'm sorry. But, Okay.
All right. Your next question is in comedies. In Some Like It Hot, Daphne has to keep Osgood occupied so that Joe can spend dinner with sugarcane on what kind of transportation?
When is
Several
the last time?
Some
I
Like It
guess. What is it? Go ahead.
There have been several Some Like It Hot questions in Real Trivia Face Off. Because people really like that movie. Sorry, Albert.
I bet there is. All good. 5, 4. I was just going to ask a dumb question anyway. 3, 2 for the fill in the promo banter. 1.
Okay,
Pens down.
okay.
All right. John, what do you have?
A yacht.
Matt?
instead of train.
Yacht is the correct answer. So, John hitting that one.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. In case anyone's curious, what I was about to say was the last time I eat on a transportation, it was on a plane. When I was flying.
I can't eat on a plane. I get really sick if I do that. So
I mean, the food's horrible in the first place.
I can't eat, sleep, or watch movies on a plane. So it's literally just me sitting there, or I'll get like super sick.
Oh, that's just sitting
Yeah.
there. But that's
Yeah,
even
flight-
worse. That's even worse than
flight-
sleeping.
The flight to Tokyo, that
That's rough.
9-hour flight, it's terrible. Anyway, sorry.
Talking about stuff that are terrible, horror thriller. Not saying that the genre is terrible. I'm saying that terrible stuff happened in those films. Anyway, horror thriller is the third question. Here it is. Sam Raimi and Fede Alvarez has both directed films in which franchise? Yeah, terrible things happening in 2020.
Yeah.
And the year is still going.
We said yesterday.
4, 3, 2. Hands down. We'll start with Matt again.
I got nothing.
John?
I also don't know, so I just guessed Evil Dead.
Evil Dead is correct. For another point for John. Sam Raimi directing the original and Fede Alvarez doing the reboot series.
Yeah.
I figure it was something like that.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
Your next question is in action adventure. In 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, what is the name of Captain Nemo's ship?
I think the furthest under the sea I've ever ventured is probably like 4 or 5 feet. I've never been 20,000 league. I don't know. I don't even know how deep is a league, or is that even a measure of distance?
it's
Yeah.
far, it's a measured distance. It's far, very far.
Great. I bet it is 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with John again.
The Nautilus, I think.
Matt?
I don't have it.
The Nautilus is correct. So,
Nice.
all right.
John keeping that point streak alive. Matt's still trying to get on the board here. As we pass the halfway point now to the 5th question in the category of fantasy sci-fi. And here's your question. In 2016's Colossal, when Anne Hathaway's character stomps around a playground, a monster... Yeah, let me read that again. When Anne Hathaway's character stomps around a playground, it causes a monster to appear and wreak havoc in what other country? This is a very interesting dark comedy fantasy film, I would say.
I need to watch it.
I enjoyed quite a bit.
I'm interested.
Okay, come on. Andrew, I read the back of your Blu-ray like
4,
a couple months ago.
3,
So I hope it's right.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Matt Carnahan.
I really want to have a movie I've actually seen. I'm just guessing Italy.
And John.
I think it's South Korea. I think.
South Korea is correct.
Yes.
So again, John
Great.
striking correct, and Matt still struggling here in round 1 early on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so your next question is in directors. Who directed The Elephant Man?
What's scarier, an elephant man or a man elephant? I don't know what that means.
What's the difference?
I don't know, but a man elephant sounds scarier than an elephant man.
That is true.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Okay, Matthew, go ahead.
All right. John, starting with you,
David Lynch.
and Matt.
I said Martin McDonough.
David Lynch is correct. So John hitting that again.
I'd be
All
interested to see what a Martin McDonough style version of the Elephant Man would look like. Imagine
Elephant
it be-
Man outside Ebbing, Missouri. Okay.
Love it.
So that's a 6th question. Now we move on to the penultimate question. Is there a T in penultimate?
It's
the pen part?
penultimate. It's pen and then ultimate.
Oh, I emphasized
T.
too much T on the pen part. Anyway, penultimate question. Category of everyone's favorite, sports films. Here you go. What sport is the main focus in the film A League of Their Own? A chuckle by John. I really like this one.
I have yet to see it. I have not seen a lot of sports films. So.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we'll start with Matt
Baseball.
and John.
There's no crying in water polo. It's baseball.
Baseball is correct. So both of them getting that one. Matt getting his first point there.
Yes.
And fun fact, according to Andrew, he does not have a physical copy of Colossal. So interesting where John got that answer from. Colin's confused.
Me too. I thought you did.
No,
Well,
this is the final question in round one.
Mm-hmm.
It's an animated. What 2010's animated film features someone called a Sunshine Girl? This is a 2010's, not 2010 the year.
could I get a technical repeat? Sorry, you cut out a little bit.
I saw you frozen. Yeah.
Okay, I can do that. What 2010 animated movie features someone called a Sunshine Girl?
Sunshine. That's something that's a little bit missing now since the fall is there's still sun, but it's getting the clouds.
Definitely starting to be colder.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Hands down. Okay, Matthew.
All right. So John, starting with you.
Weathering with you.
And that is a perfect round.
Does Matt have it?
And Matt, do you have it?
No, I said Inside Out.
Okay.
Yeah, it is right. John got a perfect round here. Perfect round one. Only the second person ever to do that. So now,
I'm
John,
very excited. I've never scored more than 3 or 4 in this, so this is a very exciting moment.
this is a fantastic round for John. So, John, this is going to be a bonus question just for you and you alone. You don't have to write it down. You can write it down if you want to, but you don't have to. You can just say it. You'll still have 15 seconds. Are you ready for your bonus question, John?
Yep, let's do it.
Alec Guinness and William Holden star in what Best Picture winning war film?
The bridge over the River Kwai.
Can you say that again? Sorry.
I said the bridge over the River Kwai, but I think that's wrong.
That is real close. It is the bridge on the River Kwai.
Fuck, I always mess that up. Okay, that's fine. Well, I tried.
Yep.
Very close.
That is.
No.
I was fact checking to make sure it is the bridge on the River Kwai.
Yeah.
No, you're all good. That's just me misremembering the title. Good.
I think a lot of people have that. That's the same thing on that film. I was doubting myself. But yeah. So far, round one, John got 8 points, and Matt's currently struggling with the 1 right here. But anything can happen as we go to round number 2. So, Matthew, why don't you read the rules as I try to grab the wheel for us, because I haven't done that.
Fucking hell,
Go
guys.
In round 2, this is the wheel round. So John is in the lead, so he will get to choose whether he wants to spin first or defer to Matt. For your first spin, unless it lands on opponent's choice, you can either keep it or spin again. And then once you get the category, you will be given 5 questions. Each question will be worth 2 points unless you need multiple choice, and that will cut it down to 1 point. During the round, if you get it wrong, you will get a chance the opponent will get a chance to steal. And repeat are still in effect.
Yep, and I know Cameron, we cannot give it to him because that is the wrong title. But yeah, any question before we go to round number 2?
Oh,
I'm guessing not.
no, I'm good.
It's fine.
Let's
Don't
do
think
it.
it's gonna matter much.
Well, you
Okay.
never know. I mean,
So for
Um,
today's wheel, the category that we have are Arnie Sly, Christopher Nolan, Young Adult Adaptation, Holiday Films, James Bond, Guy Ritchie, A24, Spike Lee, and of course, Winners and Opponent's Choice. John, you're currently in the lead, having know this wheel category. Do you want to spin first or do you want to defer to Matt?
I'll spin.
John,
First.
spinning first. Okay. Keeping the moment, trying to see if you can keep the momentum going. It lands on Holiday Films. Holiday Films. You want to take it? Or do you want to
I would respin.
respin? Okay, so you have to take whatever this lands on. It lands on 007 James Bond.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll be reading the questions on James Bond for John, and then Matthew, whatever it lands on, we'll ask for Matt. Actually, you know what? Let's switch it up so that you ask for my teammate, I'll ask for your teammate. Just
Okay. Well, there's going to be a lot of incorrect pronunciations, I think, but we'll see.
I don't think there's anything too difficult. But, you're good. So yeah, you got the James Bond category open.
Okay. Yes, I have it. Your first question in James Bond is: in Diamonds Are Forever, Bond escaped from White's research facility while riding on what?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, a dirt bike, B, an all-terrain vehicle, C, a monster truck, D, a moon buggy?
Diamonds Are Forever. Dirt bike. Final answer.
That is incorrect, Matt, for a 1-point steal. I can
Moon
repeat
buggy?
that. Moon buggy.
Give him the options.
Did you just say moon buggy?
Yeah, I said moon buggy.
That is correct for a 1-point steal.
Does that one also take place in space? I thought.
No.
Okay.
There's like a fake set that is like on the moon.
Okay.
Oh,
Got it.
Okay. Your second question is: who played as Octopussy in Octopussy?
Multiple choice.
Right. Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Barbara Bach, B, Lois Chiles, C, Maud Adams, D, Tanya Roberts?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna guess C. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. All right.
Okay. Good.
Good guess. Your third question is: Jane Seymour's character in Live and Let Die has the same name as what card game?
Multiple choice.
All right. Your multiple choice options: A, Blackjack, B, Uno, C, Gin Rummy, D, Solitaire.
Right. Which one of these sounds most like a woman's name? Jen Rummy's kind of a silly. Let's go try Solitaire
5
for final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. So he's looking his way through this category.
Once again, proving this comment is accurate.
All right. Your penultimate question in James Bond is: in Skyfall, what kind of animal killed some of the henchmen that Bond fought while at the casino in Macau?
I think it's a Komodo dragon. Komodo dragon. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
All right. It's good to have one that I've actually seen. That's nice.
And your final question is: in GoldenEye, Alec Trevelyan, played by Sean Bean, was a former MI6 agent that goes by what code number?
006.
That is correct for another 2 points. So that means on 14, and John is at 14.
Yeah, Matt
So now-
got that 1 point steal, but John got a pretty solid round in that James Bond slice right there. Matt needs a big round to stay in the game here.
Mhm.
So let's see. Where's the wheel? Here we go. Matt, here will be your first spin. Holiday films. Holiday films return.
Spin again.
Again. Okay.
Spinning again. Okay. So you have to take whatever this lands on. It is A24 films. A24.
Okay.
Well, I guess we're not going into round 3.
Well, let's see.
We'll see. Okay, so here is 5 questions in A24, Matt. So here it is. Question 1. What Marvel actor plays Jay Cavendish, the young man searching for his lost love in Slow West?
Multiple choice.
A. Michael Fassbender. B. Ty Sheridan. C. Cody Smith McPhee. D. Lucas Till.
I'm going to say
5.
Cody Smith McPhee.
That is correct for 1 point.
Good job. I've heard that movie's very good. I need to.
I really like it. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of westerns, but I really like that one.
It's very short too. It's like 84 minutes, so it's like perfect.
It's not very slow. Your movie called Slow West.
Fair. All right. Question 2. What dystopian drama takes place in the Australian outback and stars Guy Pearce and Robert Pattinson?
I really want to take a guess.
5,
I'm going to say Good Time.
3, 2. That is incorrect, John, for a possible 2-point steal.
Can you repeat the question?
Yep.
Actually, wait. No. I don't need it. It's fuck. Come on. The Rover. I think. Final answer. The Rover.
That is correct for 2-point steal right there. Okay. Question 3. Who directed The Killing of a Sacred Deer?
Yorgos Lanthimos.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question in A24. What A24 film features the characters Faith, Candy, Britt, and Cotty?
Multiple choice.
A. The Bling Ring. B. A Glimpse Inside the Mind of Charles Swan III. C. Spring Breakers. D. Hot Summer Nights.
I'm going to say A.
A. The Bling Ring. That is incorrect, John, for a 1-point steal. Is it A. The Bling Ring, B. A Glimpse Inside the Mind of Charles Swan III, C. Spring Breakers, or D. Hot Summer Nights?
I think it's Spring Breakers. I haven't seen that in a while. Spring Breakers. Final answer.
That is correct for another 1-point steal right there.
Okay.
And your last question, Matt. What kind of mythical creature is Chance the Rapper's character in Slice?
Multiple choice.
A. Vampire, B. Centaur, C. Leprechaun, D. Werewolf.
Can you repeat the question?
Yes. What kind of mythical creature is Chance the Rapper's character in Slice? Is it A. Vampire, B. Centaur, C. Werewolf?
I'm going to say C.
C. Leprechaun. That is incorrect, John, for a 1-point steal.
Okay. I know it takes place at night.
I can give you the options again. A. Vampire, B. Centaur, C. Leprechaun, D. Werewolf.
Repeat the question.
Okay. What kind of mythical creature is Chance the Rapper's character in Slice? Is it A, vampire, B, centaur, C, leprechaun, D, werewolf?
Vampire. Final answer.
That is incorrect. The answer is werewolf.
Werewolf.
And your winner, by way of knockout, John the Parasite Petrovich. Wow, what a match. We'll talk to these competitors right away. Matthew, what do you think of that match?
Yeah, no, that was a crazy match. John, he definitely got very lucky with some of those guesses in round 1, and then he was able to pull in that perfect round, and then got lucky with his James Bond guesses, and then Matt got unlucky with A24. So, it's just that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, John really had a solid round 1. To add to it, Matt didn't really do so well in round 1. And then they got each other's slices in round 2. But John managed to hold his own a little bit better than Matt in the James Bond slice. So let's give our winner a break first. Let's talk to the unfortunate loser for today first, Matt Carnahan. Matt, this was a rough match for you. How are you feeling after this one?
I'm feeling okay. I mean, those round 1 questions, that's like the first time I think that every single question was about a movie I've never seen before. So that's always tough to overcome. And then just got unlucky with that wheel. Those categories were really rough, I think, for both of us. I think John just was able to maneuver through guessing on my strength, and I just had no clue how to guess on his. So it's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, that's fair. Matt, do you have any questions you would like to ask?
Yeah, I mean, we know Matt usually his round 1 is never like his best, but then like he always comes through in round 2. So, but like this time he got unlucky. So.
Yeah. Unfortunately, with this loss, you're done for the singles for this season for the rest of the year. But you do have a teams match coming up. You and Matthew versus Sasha and Cameron, coming up soon. Are you gonna take a quick break from prepping here after a rough match? Are you gonna take a quick break, or are you just gonna jump in right away and get ready for the teams match?
No, I'm not going to take a break. I haven't really had a chance to prep at all in the last few months for these, past few matches that I've had. But it's been going okay so far. Just in this last week, I actually started prepping a little bit. So I'm just trying to improve on specific categories that I, think could be useful in a teams match. So should be going to keep going over the next couple of weeks and prepping specific categories.
And we'll prep together.
Yeah.
Get that ready.
Yeah. All right. Matt, do you have any other questions you want to ask Matt?
No, I don't have anything else. Just excited for our teams match.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That should be happening soon. We're still trying to figure out the date, but thank you, Matt, for competing today. We'll see you back in teams, and we'll see you back hopefully in singles next season. So thank you once again, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
All right, and now let's bring the winner. One half of Royale with Cheese. It is John the Parasite Petrovich. John, congrats on the KO win here tonight. I forgot to put this banner on, but KO win. How are you feeling after this win?
Pretty good. When I started, playing this, but also just more generally, Real Genius Trivia, Matt Carnahan was always one of those guys that I thought one of those titans of movie trivia that I've always wanted to play, at his level. So it's nice. And losing to him by 1 point stung a little bit last time. So I've been looking forward to this rematch since it was announced. So it was fun. I had a good time. Thank you again for writing this, and thank you, Matt, for being a fun competitor. So,
Yeah, absolutely, and once again, you had a perfect round 1. The only other person to do it was Cole. You didn't get the bonus question. Very close to getting it though. Did you realize you were getting that perfect round one, or were you like caught by surprise? How are you feeling throughout that first round overall?
Yeah. So I again, like when Matt said earlier for his round one, like this is the first time I've ever played where I haven't seen any of the movies listed, and that's usually the experience that I have. Maybe not every single one, but so this time it just happened to line up rather nicely. I had seen most of those except for 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, but I read that in high school, so that's just like a fact that's been imprinted into my brain from having to read it in class. But yeah, I mean, it was just things like this are kind of, there's an inherent randomness to it. Sometimes you hear questions that sometimes you just don't. So I guess I got lucky with those first ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you didn't. I mean, well, both of you shy away from holiday films, and you got James Bond, but you managed to, for the most part, got it right. Some by multiple choice, only missing one question. Did you felt good after that one? And when Matt got 824, how were you feeling about that round two?
Yeah, so regarding James Bond, the only real big piece of preparation I did for this match was because I knew Matthew was probably going to pick it for one of his wheel slices. It was to try and watch all the James Bond movies, which I didn't do. I only watched 6 of them, all the Craig ones and the Pierce Brosnan ones. So I was pleased that trivia from those 2 came up that I knew. And then I guess I just got lucky guessing on the multiple choice. Yeah. I mean, I was still pretty afraid of that category just because there's a whole slew of James Bond movies I don't know anything about. I didn't even look at like their synopses on Wikipedia or IMDb or Letterboxd or anything. So yeah, I just got really lucky. And when he got 824, I felt pretty confident that at the very least I would be able to convert whatever he got wrong if it went to multiple choice. Since I did a little bit of preparation for that recently for the exhibition match that Colin hosted. So, yeah, just
makes sense.
That's true.
Yep.
All right.
I saw Andrew type something in the chat, but
he just said that.
Come fight me, John, you B-word.
Well, you might be facing him. You're one step closer. Your next match is in singles going to be against Sasha Nixon, who defeated me in her most recent match.
She also defeated me. She has taken out both members of Royale with Cheese, so I will avenge you. No, we had a really good competitive match in the quarterfinals, I think, or was it the semifinals? I can't remember. We had a really good match, and I'm looking forward to having another good competitive match, except this time maybe me winning.
Yeah, I mean, rematch against Matt, you won. Another rematch against Sasha, maybe you'll win this time. We'll see. But yeah, aside from that, you also got a little bit more later, upcoming Steams match. Me and John will be returning. We'll be facing Screeching Spielberg Spawns. But yeah, most likely the singles match probably gonna happen first. So yeah.
All right. Well, I'm excited to play again. I also need to redeem myself for how I played then. That one. So yeah, it'd be nice.
Should be exciting. So you'll probably see a lot of John in the upcoming days here.
Tomorrow.
So, yeah.
The Atla game.
Yeah. You have any final words, John, before we wrap up?
No, just Matt, that was fun. Thanks for playing, and of course, thank you both for taking the time to write this and host it. So,
absolutely,
it was very fun. A nice way to round out the week. It's been a long week, so this was the time.
Yeah, not bad. All right, thank you, John, and we'll see you again soon. All right, Matthew, final thoughts on that match?
Yeah, no, this was a super exciting match. Like when someone KOs, it's like it's a very different match for sure. And I think John has not the luckiest person in the past matches. So
yeah, definitely a dominating performance by John once again. Only missing one question in round one. In round two, if you does not include steal, he only missed one question, but including steal, he missed 2. I think that's it. He just missed 2. So incredible performance by John. And like John said, like Matthew said, tomorrow we'll be having the Avatar: The Last Airbender, Legend of Korra exhibition match. So that should be exciting. John will be there. Matthew will be hosting. I'll be competing. Andrew and Kenneth will also be there. So yeah. Once again, John will be back in singles. Both of these competitors will be back in teams. And yeah, I have nothing else to say.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to.
All right. So once again, guys, thank you for watching. That has been Matthew. That has been me. That has been Matt and John competing. And we'll see you tomorrow in the exhibition match. And we'll see you next week for the team's title match. The much anticipated team title match in Wednesday. Groovy Phantoms versus Lighthouse Lobster and the House Cat. That should be a fantastic match too. So thank you guys once again. And until next time, in the Real Trivia Face Off. See you soon.